Carmel that I grew up in was family business owned. For the most part, we didn't have any stores that were, we didn't have chain stores, and we have very few of them now, as a matter of fact. But it was not the second homeowners. It was a sleepy town. It still is a sleepy town for a different reason. I think what you have now are people who want to get away and be left alone. I mean, you'd be surprised if somebody wrote a who's who on who lives in Carmel, at what level of senior corporate seniors, secretaries of the Army, Navy, what have you. It's all done very quietly. But now the tourism, the people aren't walking, they're driving down scenic, even able-bodied young people with their selfies, and it's just a whole different world. I can't say that's changed for the better. Certainly, our finances are good, but I would like to see it back up a little bit and be a little bit of what it used to be, where neighbors cared about neighbors. But sometimes you have people who are the only people who live on that block, and then when they're elderly and live by themselves, they're concerned about that. And the whole question of mail delivery, it was raised as well, if we can't deliver mail to the people who really need it because they're handicapped in some way, then the option is to put those anodized aluminum boxes in big blocks, at a corner of the street. Well, it wouldn't be at every corner. It would be maybe 2 blocks. So that still isn't going to help the person who's handicapped get their mail. If then we'd have people say, well, I'm the only person who lives on my block. And, we can't do something for 1 block and then not do it for all the rest. So, there are things that do color what we do these days. I think that we have some wonderful performing arts. We have some wonderful art galleries. Obviously, we're becoming known for our tasting rooms and our food, our restaurants. And those things seem to come and go. We go through cycles where we have different things, and I think it'll be ever thus. But I worry a little bit about the future because of the impact of what you're reading in the press about retail business and how that will impact places like the Plaza and so forth, when people are going to be doing all their shopping via Amazon or your computer. So I think we need to keep one eye on the future and be pretty smart about what we're doing.